watching too much.
All right, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We are about to start our Qur'an and Tajweed program very soon, inshallah. Guys, give me 5 minutes, inshallah, and we start. We are live, we are live on Tik Tok and YouTube. We are about to start, inshallah, very soon. I'm just logging myself in to see where am I on YouTube. I sort of lost myself there. Guys, would help if you tell me where you're from and what is it that you want to learn today. What's your name, where you're from, and what you want to learn. There we go. We're live on YouTube. I can say Iqra there, Noor, live on YouTube. Here on my TikTok, I got Mahaim, I got Nabihi, and I got Hassan. Wa alaikum assalam, wa alaikum assalam. Guys, today we are going to learn a very important lesson, inshallah, in our, excuse me, let me just turn off this meeting setting here because some people assume that I am live on TikTok. Sorry, I'm on live on Zoom when I'm not. Meeting setting. Let me just do this, lock the meeting. Come on. Closed caption. Right. I don't think I know a lot about this thing yet. Disconnect stuff live. There was a way to lock the meeting, I think. Yeah, there you go. Lock meeting, yeah. Right. So for those of you who are watching me for the first time, I'm a Qur'an and Tajweed teacher, and I am going to share my screen with you today and teach you something really interesting. Right. I decided to go through the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah, and I had an idea in mind, and that was if I can teach you these two verses with Tajweed, but there is one thing, and that is very, the one thing that I am sort of, I want you guys to be involved, I want you guys to do it, and that is, I want you guys to tell me what are the benefits of reading these two surahs. Okay, what are the benefits of learning or reading the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah? So we are going to learn this and we are going to go over the translation of this. Salam. Why don't you guys go ahead and share this so more people can join? I want anyone who knows this to go ahead and type your answer. What are the benefits of learning the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah? And that is our lesson. For better view, for those of you who are watching me on TikTok, may I ask which translation of you use? This is a translation of Mufti Taqi Uthmani. I don't use translation, guys. I'm not a translator of Quran. I'm only a Quran and Tajweed student. Tafsir is not my area of expertise. Let me just type here quick. Benefits of last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. Right, so I use this a lot, this website. And what is Surah Al-Baqarah? What is Surah Al-Baqarah for? How long is Surah Al-Baqarah? And right here, benefits of reading Surah Al-Baqarah. Okay, I was looking for something a bit faster. Benefits of the last two Quran kids online. It saves you, and Surah Al-Mulk also saves you on the Day of Judgment. Surah Al-Mulk was particularly about in the grave. So when you go in the grave, if you want that sort of destiny to be easier for you, you should read Surah Al-Mulk, as far as I know. So what we will do, guys, I should have done my research earlier, but I don't want to give you guys anything just like that. I wanted to give you a hadith. Find hadith. So maybe one of you can find me a hadith. And for those of you who are watching me on YouTube, Zainab Khan, or maybe Iqra, go ahead and find a hadith related to these two verses, inshallah, and then just post them in the comment box. In another hadith narrated by Ibn Abbas, the Holy Muhammad had sent me the Prophet Muhammad said that Allah had sent me these two verses of Qur'an written by the hand of Allah 2,000 years ago. The verses wrote by Allah before the creation of all things, all these beings and things. One who can recite after Isha prayer, they will stand for Tahajjud. This narrated is Mustadrak Bayhaqi. Okay. 2,000 years ago, the verses written by Allah before the creation of these. Okay, I would still want to know the fada'il of these two verses. So I would ask one of my students there on YouTube to do a bit of research and find out and bring it the hadith for us. In the meantime, what I can do, I can teach you these two verses. Now, this is not how it's written in the Quran. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go and just go to, there you go. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Actually, let's screenshot this so this is smaller and easier, and I can mark on it as well. Right, let me see if there is anything at the back that I can move. I can move my screen a little back. There you go. لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله. My bad, forgot to ask you guys, for those of you watching me, please go ahead, hit the share button. Maybe someone is looking for something exactly like this and they can find it through you. If they can find it through you, that would be great, and you will get rewarded for it. So go ahead, guys. I'm just sharing it on my Telegram live now. I have a Telegram group, guys. I'm going to show you everything, inshallah, later. When is Eid? If you have any questions, guys, there's a question box just below. Sorry, if you're watching me on TikTok, not on YouTube. On YouTube, you can tag me. You can say @Ustad Hamza, and you can ask me questions. So if you do @Ustad Hamza, it will highlight in orange, and I can find it easily. If you are on TikTok, please find you're going to see a round circle, and there is a question mark box inside it. If you can leave your questions here, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions later. So find this box just below and drop your questions there, please. Thank you very, very much. If that's okay, I'm going to make one of you a moderator. I'm trusting someone. I don't know, but there you go. Moderator, I will be more than most welcome. I just want you to just mute, not block, please. Just mute anyone who is saying inappropriate stuff, because there might be kids watching this. Right. Have a look at this. This verse is really long, almost 3 lines long. Now, I can recite in one go. I have no problem. It's because I swim. It's because I swim and I can stretch my breath. I'm joking, guys. That's nothing to do with swimming. But look at this. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله فيغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء. Not that long. والله على كل شيء قدير. Now, I made a mistake while I was reciting, and that was this word, and I want to explain this, inshallah, in a bit. Muhammad, welcome, and all the rest of you guys on TikTok, YouTube, you can share this, inshallah. Have a look at this, guys. If I have a long verse like this, I'm not supposed to really try to stretch my breath just like I did here. The reason you should not do that is because you will be you'll be shifting your focus on something that is not required from you. Okay, these are the last two verses. I'm just using this verse for practice. Yeah, last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. I'll come back to that inshallah, but I'm just using this verse here to practice. Now, for a long verse like this, you're not supposed to read it in one go. Most importantly, guys, you should learn how to read Quran properly with Tajweed. You shouldn't really try to read as much as fast as you can. That's not really the aim of Quran. And that's not you watching this live. You're watching this live because you want to learn how to read fast, fast. If you're learning, if you're watching this for Fast and Furious thing, I have to say, sorry, you're in a wrong place. All right, have a look at this, guys. I can stop here. Can you see this mark here? This mark is saqile. It means al-waqfu awla. It's preferred, it's better if you stop. You can continue or you can stop. Sorry. So you can continue this or you can stop. Yeah? And it's better if you stop. It's preferred that you stop. It's not preferred that you continue. وَإِن تُبْدُوا مَا فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَوْ تُخْفُوهُ يُحَاسِبْكُم بِهِ اللَّهُ. This sign. Can anyone tell me what this sign means? Come on, guys. Give it a guess. This is the right opposite, complete opposite of what I showed you earlier. Those of you watching me on YouTube, what surah is that? This is Surah Al-Baqarah. Sorry, I didn't add it in the title. For those of you watching me on YouTube, your answer comes later, but if you answer, it would be good. Surah Al-Baqarah, last two verses. Well done. Thank you very much. Must stop. Must stop. No. Yeah. This means it's preferred if you stop. This means al-wasl awla. It's preferred that you continue, but you can stop. Yeah. You're allowed to stop, guys, but it's preferred if you continue. Now, why is it that you should stop? Nabi, well done. Nabi, well done. The reason you should stop here, even though it's better if you continue, is because as a learner, the aim for you, someone said to understand. That's one reason. If you are contemplating while you're reading, and that's if you understand Arabic, you don't want to read too many verses together. You want to read a bit by bit. And what we know from the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that he used to pause. He used to pause when he recited Quran. He was not known to be a person with a long breath who reads too many verses in one go. Yeah. Right. Stop here. Yeah. Even though it's preferred that you continue. فيغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء والله على كل شيء. Okay, I see a sign here. What should we do with this sign? Can someone tell me? What should we do here? It's preferred. Yep, it's better if you pause it here. It's preferred that you stop, but you can continue. You can continue, but it's preferred if you stop. Wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir. Now, I was just using this as a practice, and these are the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. I have a comment here, one of my students, thank you very much, on YouTube. In Hadith narrated by Abu Musa, the Prophet Muhammad said, if somebody recite the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah at night, that will be sufficient for him. MashaAllah. Now, for those of you watching me on YouTube, if you can find me more narrations, I would be really happy. This is a narration from Bukhari. We want to know benefits of reading these two verses, and I want a hadith. Thank you very much. Now, these are the last two verses here, and we want to look into the meaning of these verses as well as we recite this. Yeah. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون. Jim means you're allowed to stop. Jim simply means you are allowed to stop. You don't have to, but you're allowed to stop. Now, there was a sign in a different Quran where they put the sword or something like sallallahu sword, and that is telling you that the Prophet used to stop here. I'm going to show you that later, but this is a different type of Quran that I am teaching you on. This is a different sort of writing, different calligraphy, yeah? And I'll explain that different Qur'ans later. Guys, once again, those of you watching me on TikTok, if you have questions, drop them in the question box below. I'll be more than happy to answer right at the end. There's a question box like this. Just drop your questions there. So we stop there. كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق. I stopped there. The reason I stopped there because I don't have a long breath. Yeah, like for example, some people have big heart, some people have small heart. Small heart people, that's a bit troubling. But anyway, if you have, a short breath, you can stop here. If not, you can continue here. But I'll tell you a better way of stopping here. Yeah. كل آمن بالله وملائكته. And then you can start from here. وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله. When we look into the meaning of this verse, you guys would realize why is it that it's preferred that you stop here. Yeah. Someone's asking me on TikTok, do you teach kids? Of course I teach kids. Of course I teach. I teach 7 days a week. Today I'm supposed to be off. I'm not supposed to teach anyone. Relax. Have a bit of holiday. I am teaching. Someone asking, is making TikTok video haram? I will answer this right. كل آمن بالله وملائكته. If you stop now, have a look at this, guys. This is something you learn when you learn spelling. Basically, look at this word here. The word here is وملائكته. Yeah. No, the word actually here وملائكته. ها كسر يا صغيرة هي. Yeah. This is very similar to ha kasra ya sukun hi. The difference between ha kasra. Let me just show you ha kasra ya sukun. Let me show you the actual here. Sin kasra ya sukun si. Here ha kasra ya sukun hi. Like he. You guys laugh sometimes? Now, excuse me. What's the difference? The difference is when you stop here, the short ya gets cancelled, and you read this as a silent ha. Here's a rule, guys. Get your notebooks out. Come on, guys, get your notebooks out. You're scrolling through TikTok all day long, but you don't have a notebook. Spending hours and hours on TikTok without notebook. Come on, guys. Should be learning things from TikTok, no? That's what you tell your parents. You tell your parents, I have TikTok, I learn a lot of stuff. Okay. All right. I see good questions coming on TikTok. I'll be more than happy to answer them right at the end, guys. I'll be answering them right at the end. Sorry, let me close the window. There's some building work going on. So let's do this, guys. Yeah. When you stop at this word, you read it as wa malaikati. Why? I'm drinking tea. I finished my tea. It was a bit cold. Didn't really help. But alhamdulillah, every time you stop in Qur'an, you must stop with the silent letter. Every time you stop in Qur'an, the last letter must be a silent letter. If is not a If it wasn't a silent letter, you must turn it into a silent letter. Guys, is that easy to understand? I reckon this is very easy to understand. If you stop in Quran, guys, if you stop in Quran, it must be a silent letter. If it's not, then you make it a silent letter. Easy. Easy, no? That's easy. Right. So look at this. وَمَلَائِكَتِهِ. I said if you stop here, you cancel the small letter. Yeah. وَمَلَائِكَتِهِ. You cancel this, you change it into a silent letter. Have a look at this one. Al-Masiru. If you stop, you don't say Al-Masiru, you say Al-Masir. Al-Masir. You cancel this and you change it with the sukoon. Look at this word. If you stop here, would you change this into anything else? Guys, a quick yes or no. Would you change this? Clickpot is saying if it's already a silent letter and then we not say it then. Yeah, if it's already a silent letter, then we don't change it. Guys, if it's already a silent letter, we don't change it. Yeah, kasabat. If you stop, then you say kasabat. You don't need to change anything, yeah? For example, you're playing the guest in your house, and they're breaking COVID rules and they're visiting you and you're not supposed to visit guests. You can have 60,000 people in a stadium, it's fine, but you can't have more than 6 people inside your house. You break COVID rules. Anyway, I don't make COVID rules and I don't promote them. But let's say kids, you have 12 people in your house, 6 of them are kids and they're jumping around. Kids, you know, kids. Kids do what kids do. Yeah? Now, you tell them to be silent. You say, silent kids. And all of a sudden, they're like, screaming, and all of a sudden, they're silent. All of a sudden, they're silent. But if they're already silent, why would you be rude to them? Why would you shout at them? Don't shout at them. If they're already silent, just let them be. Some kids are silent. I like those sort of kids. If I ever have kids, I want to have quiet kids. Quiet, cute, nice kids. I don't want noisy kids. If a noisy kid is going to make noise like me, so what's the point? Anyway, continue. So here, that's the rule, guys. Here's a rule. You cancel the small yeah. The difference between this, yeah, look, he, yeah, and this is C. The difference here is when you stop, you still read the yeah. If you were to stop here, let's just say this was the word was used to, if the word's supposed to end here, nasi, if you stop, you read it as nasi. Here, you cancel the stretching letter. That's the difference, yeah? Again, I teach these sort of things in my Qaida program. I'm going to show you that later on. وَقَالُوا سَمِعْنَا وَأَطَعْنَا. It's preferred that it's preferred that you continue, but you can stop. I'm going to stop. غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. MashaAllah, I see many people joining. I see a lot of people joining, enjoying this session, but no one is sharing. You tell me, am I not supposed to be upset about this? Come on, guys, hit the share button, share this, send this to your friend, and send it to someone. All right, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Let me just highlight what I'm reading. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Right. Before I go to next ayah, let's just have a quick look at the translation of this verse. The messengers have believed in what has been revealed to him. The messenger has believed in what has been revealed to him from his Lord, and the believers as well. All have believed in Allah and his angels and his books as his messengers. We make no division between any of his messengers. Some people want to break a fight between Muslims and Christians. What they say, oh, Muslims don't believe in Jesus. No, 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 no. We believe in Jesus. We respect Jesus. Jesus is a messenger. Isa alayhi salam is a messenger. We love him. We respect him just like anyone else. Yeah? But we believe he's a messenger. And they have said, all the messengers and the believers have said, we have listened and obeyed our Lord. We seek your pardon. And to you is the return. Someone is saying it's 11:30 p.m. I love to share, but 11:30 p.m. everyone is sleeping. Well, not everyone's sleeping. A lot of people, they say, I'm going to bed at 11:30, but they're on their phone. You guys know what I mean, especially if it's Saturday. So a lot of people are in bed, but they're still awake. Thank you very much, Umar 777666 for sharing. Faraha, thank you for sharing. All the rest of you. So guys, go ahead, hit the share button. So here's the thing, guys. This is a Hajj season. Everyone is talking about Hajj, and yesterday I was just in lecture, and there was a very interesting question that was raised, and that is, some people who just want to, pick on Islam, they just want to say anything, they just want to make something out of nothing. They say, oh, Allah told Ibrahim alayhi salam, who was the prophet, to go and sacrifice his son. One more time. People say Allah told Ibrahim alayhi salam to go and sacrifice his son Ismail alayhi salam. What sort of Allah is this? What sort of God is this? Isn't it true? Some people might ask you this question. By the way, we're live on YouTube. Maybe you want to go and jump on YouTube instead for a better view, inshallah. You can jump on YouTube for a better view if you want. Some people will throw a question at you. Some of you are in UK, some of you live in countries that, not the entire population is Muslim. Someone is saying it's 12:30 in their place and they're enjoying the lesson. Of course you're going to enjoy the lesson because you're in a cozy bed. So someone might ask you this question. They say, oh, you guys sacrifice sheep. Ibrahim alayhi salam was about to sacrifice his son. What sort of thing is this? Huh? So someone saying, is Allah the same God as Christian God? No, we believe that Allah is the creator and Isa and everyone else is a creation. Yeah. So look at this here. There's a different Ibrahim alayhi salam, the messenger Ibrahim, and his son Ismail. They come from a very different perspective. And I'm going to explain that in a bit. But have a look at this. Believers, messengers, and the believers, yeah, they said, we have listened and obeyed our Lord. Your pardon, we seek your pardon, and to you is the return. You see the difference between people like us and people like Ibrahim Ismail alayhi salam. The Prophet Ibrahim and his son Ismail, by the way, Ibrahim and Ismail alayhim salam, they are the great grandfather of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Yeah, and that's why to us Prophet Ibrahim and Ismail are important. Yeah. So to Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam, if you look into their story, if you read their story, you will learn something. And I'm telling you guys this because Hajj season is here. And everyone is learning about Hajj, and sacrificing animals, and you guys learning about these topics, yeah? To these Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam, the entire aim of life, was to please Allah, the Creator. Yeah. Please Allah. The reason Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam exist, the reason they lived, the reason they were here is to please Allah Azza wa Jal. Now, They also understood something, and that is everything you have. This is you. This is you. They understood that everything you have belongs to who? It belongs to Allah. Allah have given you everything, including your own life. Are you guys with me? They believe, they firmly believe that everything they have, 1, 2, 3, 4, everything they possess is from Allah. And it belongs to Allah. And if Allah asks for it, you have to return it. Are you guys with me? Now, when Allah asked Ibrahim alayhi salam to sacrifice his son Ismail alayhi salam, of course he felt sad because Ibrahim alayhi salam didn't have any kids for a very long time. And when he had Ismail alayhi salam, this kid was a very beloved kid to him. And then Ibrahim alayhi salam was told to take his son Ismail. He was told to take his wife and his son right in the middle of the desert and leave them alone. So he took his wife and she was carrying the baby and he left them right in the middle of the desert because Allah told him to do so. Even though Ibrahim alayhi salam had Ismail alayhi salam for such a long time, he was obeying the command of Allah. When Prophet Ibrahim was shown a miracle, shown a dream that he is sacrificing his son, he didn't think twice. He said to his son, this is what I saw. What do you want me to do? Ismail said, do what you have been asked to do. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, he understood something, and that is everything belongs to Allah, even my life. And if Allah asks me for it, I would rather give it happily than being unhappy and Allah can take it anyway. Now try to understand this, guys. This is deep. This is deep. Try to understand this. Tell me something, guys. All these people who are promoting freedom of this, freedom of that. All these people who are saying freedom of this and that. All these people that you see full of internet everywhere on social media who are telling you, do what you like. Do what you like. Live for yourself. Live for you. Me. That's why we have everything like nowadays. iPhone. This. People who are living for themselves, selfishly. People who do whatever they feel like. People who do whatever they desire. Aren't these people going to die one day? Yes, Allah is going to end their life one day and is going to take back everything they have. And if Allah wants, He can take away their freedom. If Allah wants, He can take away their pride. If Allah wants, He can take anything from them. But that's not how Allah does things, because He's the God, He's the creator. Now, some of you thinking, hold on a second, what is happening here? I'll tell you. So you're the boss. Let's say you're the boss. You have someone who's working under you. You tell him to do something and he refuses. You're going to say what? You're going to say, excuse me, get out. That's your reaction. You're going to warn him. You're going to say to him, excuse me, I hired you to do a job. If you can't do the job, I'm going to cancel you. Go away. That's you. Allah is the creator. Even though He asks you to do certain things, He doesn't need you to do certain things. He's the God. That's the thing. Allah al-Ghani. Yeah, He's the rich. He doesn't need anyone to do anything. He commanded you to do certain things, but He doesn't need you to do anything. There's no need for Him to ask you to do certain things. So when you see people who are talking about free, I can do whatever I want, I can say what I want, I can do, Allah can take away anything they have at any moment. What do we say? We as Muslims, we don't believe, we're not saying, Islam doesn't say don't do what you like. Islam is not saying don't enjoy life. Islam is not saying don't be happy. Islam is not saying, Islam is saying, is not telling you, don't have, what do we call it? Leisure time. MashaAllah. So Sophia is saying, Assalamu alaikum, Hamza. Is it possible for you to put this on your channel so it can be replayed later? Yes, I'll put it up on YouTube, and I'll ask one of my team members to actually, if they can put titles underneath the video, so anyone who wants to watch, they can go ahead and watch it later, yeah? For those of you watching me on TikTok, I can see the connection goes unstable sometime. This is because TikTok doesn't like me. And the connection is sometimes saying lost connection or something. So don't worry, guys. You can watch the replay if you want on YouTube. I'll put it up on YouTube. Let me just show you guys real quick here. On my YouTube, my TikTok viral. No, I think it's, Zoom Madrasa clips. So if you go to my YouTube and if you go to Zoom Madrasa clips, you can see here private lesson. Sorry, you can find the live recording of the last lesson here. Ah, God, where is it? I lost it, I think. Where did I save it? I put it up in a group here. I think it's in my TikTok viral here. Oh, no. So I'm going to put it up on YouTube. I think it's just, okay, let me just go and find my videos instead. And maybe I can find something. Sorry. Let me see if I can find something. Your videos. I remember putting up the last one here. Where is it? Where is it? What's isti'adha? Where is it gone? Okay, hey, there you go. There you go. Open Qur'an and Tajweed session. So have a look at this. This is what we did last week. And I've got one of my team members to put it up here. Sorry, guys, the net is unstable. My apologies. So can you see all these here? Yeah. Yeah. So I've got them all here listed. So you can watch them later on if you like. And you can skip to the title that you want to watch. You can go and click whatever topic you want to watch, and it will go there, and you can watch it. So you can find it on my YouTube later. Let's continue here. Now the connection should be better, guys. I just changed my setting here. For those of you watching on TikTok, yes, I changed my network settings, so it should be better now. Sorry. Let's continue. So what these people understood here, what we believe as Muslims, that we are going to enjoy our life, we are going to live our life, but we are going to do it according to how Allah wants us to do. We are going to do it in a way Allah wants us to do. Yeah. So all these people promoting freedom, do this, do that, do this, do that. We don't do it like this. We say, nope, we are going to do it how Allah wants us to do, because to Allah we return. We are going to return to Allah one day, and we are going to be answerable for everything we have been gifted with. So Allah is going to ask you for everything. Allah is going to ask you what you did with all the blessings I have given you. I'm going to show you another powerful verse here as I continue here. And this verse here, I want you guys to just take a moment and listen to this. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أفحسبتم أنما خلقناكم عبثا وأنكم إلينا لا ترجعون. Did you think that we created you for nothing and that you will not be brought back to us? Did you think that we created you for nothing? Yeah, we just created you just for the sake of it, and that you will not be brought back to us. Is that what you think? So Allah is telling you that we created you for a reason, and it's very important that you find out that reason. There are people who do all sorts of things in life. They discover this, they discover that, they study this, they study that, they become scientists, they do all sorts of things, but poor people still don't know what Allah wants from them. They know everything, but they still don't know their creator. That is that's truly a sad thing. You can discover everything. You talk about everything, you understand everything, but you don't understand your creator. You don't get to know your creator. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. You're allowed to stop here, guys. لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. You can stop or continue, but it's preferred that you stop. But you can continue. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. You're allowed to stop. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. You're allowed to stop. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به. You can continue, but it's preferred that you continue, but you can stop. I'm going to stop here because I want you guys to learn how to read it properly. What surah is this? This is the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. وَاعْفُ عَنَّا وَاغْفِرْ لَنَا وَارْحَمْنَا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. Okay. Now, excuse me, guys. Now, what I wanted to do this, I'm going to teach you a few tajweed words here. Let's look into the meaning of these verses because these verses are beautiful. Allah says, Allah does not obligate anyone beyond his capacity. Are you guys with me? Doesn't matter what you go through in life. Remember this verse. Allah is not giving you. Allah is not testing you in something, yeah, that you are incapable of bearing. Every test, every challenge you have been given in life, Allah knows exactly if you can, if you can't do it. So next time you're about to do something wrong, you're about to fail yourself. Guys, next time you're about to fall for something wrong, remember this. You're doing this because of your weakness, out of your weakness. But remember this, Allah knows you have this weakness and He wants you to overcome this. And He knows that you can. Yeah? Allah is not going to obligate anyone beyond his capacity. He's not going to ask you to do something that you can't. You know, when people say, I can't pray, yeah? These are the same people who can wake up 6 a.m. in the morning to go to work. May Allah forgive me, may Allah forgive all of you. I'm not talking about you, anyone specific. That is me. That's everyone. If Allah asks you to wake up at 6 a.m. to pray, we find it hard. But if it was work, if it was a job, if the government tell you, go wake up at 6 a.m. and sanitize your hand, otherwise you can die from COVID. Everyone would want to do that. They don't want to die. That's everyone. I'm not saying that's only you. That's our weakness. But Allah knows that you can overcome this weakness. For Him is what He earned. Yeah? And to Him what He has incurred. Our Lord do not hold us accountable. Now this is a dua. This is a dua. Allah do not hold us accountable if we forget or make a mistake. Guys, say Ameen. And our Lord do not place on us such a burden as you have placed on those before us. And O Allah, do not make us bear burden for which we have no strength, and pardon us and grant us forgiveness and have mercy on us, Ya our Lord. So then help us against the disbelieving people. Someone asked me the surah, these are the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. Now here's the thing, guys, yeah? Look at this. Allah as I said earlier, your creator, my creator, Allah is al-Ghani. Allah is rich. He doesn't need anyone. He doesn't need anything. It can be that Allah have written a life for you that is full of challenges, yeah, that is full of tests, and then you pass, and then you go paradise, yeah. But you have an opportunity. You can overcome all of this by asking Allah. You can ask Allah, oh Allah, you can make dua to Him. You can make dua, you can ask Allah that He put you in paradise without all this struggle. Are you guys with me? You can ask Allah to give you an easy life. You can ask Allah to forgive you. You see, this is interesting. Someone tagged me in a video long ago on TikTok. I couldn't really make a reply for the video because I think I was busy or something. The person was asking if the first thing Allah created was a pen, and then He created lawh. So everything that happens in your life, everything that is going to happen in your life is already written. The question was, if everything is written for you already, is written when you're gonna born, when you're gonna die, what you eat, who you'll marry, everything that is going to happen in your life is already written. We call this Qadar Allah, yeah? And we believe in Qadar, guys. So the verse that I was teaching you before, آمن الرسول بما أنزل كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله. There are 6 articles, 6 things that we believe in as a Muslim, and this is one of them, Qadar. We know everything that happens in your life, it happens because Allah has written it for you. Everything, guys. Everything that happens in your life is happening because Allah wanted to happen. No doubt. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it makes you happy, whether it makes you sad, it's from Allah. Now I wish, I hope, I dream that one day we learn to accept what Allah has written for us. There was a time in my life I wanted to be where I am today. I wanted to be successful. I wanted to have followers. I wanted to have my own online course. I wanted to, be an entrepreneur, but Allah did not give me that thing. And I was not happy about it. Only if I learned to be happy about it, I would have some happy years in my life. Yeah. So I wanted something. This is back in 2013. And Allah decided not to give it to me. And I was sad. I was sad all the way till 2020. All those sad years, I could have changed them into happy years if I was happy with what Allah Azza wa Jalla have given me. I tried multiple businesses, this, that, it was all failure. Yeah. If I understood this, if I believed in Qadar of Allah, I would be like, you know what? These things didn't work out for me. I'm so happy. Why? Because it means there's something else better for me. So learn to live your life according to how Allah wanted to live. Learn to live your life happily the way Allah planned it out for you. Yeah. So back to what we were saying, Allah already have planned everything. So this is Qadar. Yes, we were talking about Qadar. So the question was, if Allah has already written everything for you, then will it make any difference if you do something? Like, for example, in about 40 minutes here in London, we are going to pray Asr. Allah has already written whether I'm going to pray this or not. Allah has already written if He is going to accept it or not. How I'm going to pray, with who I'm going to pray, what time I'm going to pray is already written. So is it really in my control? The answer is yes. Everything that you can and you can't, do in the moment, it's your choice. Allah has given you a choice. And you have a choice that you make a dua and ask Allah to give you an easier, that Allah give you an easier test. To a lot of people, praying 5 times a day is nothing. To a lot of people, praying 5 times a day is like the sweetest thing ever. Some people, all what they can think and wait for is prayer. All they want to do is to pray. You can ask Allah to make you love His command so much that when He asks you to do something, you're running to do it. You can ask Allah for that. Yeah? That's why dua is there. You can ask Allah. You can, right in this moment, for example, although your taqdeer is written, the fact that you guys are here live and you're attending this lesson, this wasn't taqdeer. Allah has written it for you to be here. Now, if you were not here, I don't know where would you be. I don't know what you would be doing, but Allah have written for you to be here. You have a chance right now that you take this moment, take a deep breath and say, you know what? I've learned this. I'm blessed. I am going to, you know what? I'm going to change my life around. I'm going to be happy with what Allah has given me. And from now on, every time I have a test from Allah, I'm going to live with that test happily. I'm going to accept the test, the challenges Allah has given me. Yeah? So that's a choice you have. Yeah? So that is in your hand. So taqdeer is everything that you have a choice to do right now. You guys have a choice to leave. You guys have a choice to leave or to stay or to remain. You guys have a choice to pay attention or not to pay attention. So let's go back to these verses. These are the last 2 verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. And learning these verses, reading them every day, there are tremendous benefits in this. The Prophet Muhammad said, whoever reads this every night, these 2 verses will be sufficient for him. These 2 verses are very strong for your protection. These 2 verses do wonders, bring wonders in your life if you learn to recite them properly. Okay? Haha. Right. Let's read them one last time, inshallah, together, and then I can answer some of the questions you guys have. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. Right. So just a quick one for those of you who watching me live. If you are interested in learning with me, I'm going to go over the questions because someone is asking which days and time should we monitor you. I'm going to answer that right now, inshallah. So have a look at this, guys. If you are watching me on TikTok, there's a link that you can, there's a link in the bio here. Can you see this link? So if you press this link, I'll tell you exactly what will happen. It will ask you to go to a page, open anyway, and you can see the links here. Now, if you want to learn Qur'an the way I'm teaching you and you enjoy the way I teach, join my Tajweed program. What happens if you click this? It will take you to my website. On my website, you have this Tajweed program. I teach my students these surahs with the understanding of these surahs, why it was revealed, the meaning behind the surah, and I teach my students how to pronounce, how to read these surahs properly. Now, if you guys remember, and it's only for £29 a month membership. If you guys want to learn how to spell words and learn Arabic letters, first go for beginners program. In beginners program, I teach my kids all the Arabic letters, and I do live session with them, or I do live session with all my students once a week, and I teach them how to read, how to pronounce words, and at the moment I'm teaching them how to spell. Yeah, so that's only for £29 a month. Now, if you purchase both programs, you get a 50% discount on your second program. So check it out. Once again, the link in the bio. I would also highly recommend you that you join my Telegram group. So once again, guys, for those of you who are on TikTok, all you need to do is that you need to go ahead and click the link in my bio. Here's a link, yeah, in my profile, you click it. If you join my Telegram group, Telegram is like an app that you can download. Maybe you guys have it. If you join my Telegram group, I post every time I have a lesson. So for the brother who was asking me, which days do we monitor you? What happened this week, I was trying to create an event on my TikTok. On TikTok, you can create an event and you can ask people to register. I could not do it the entire week. I did it twice. But if you join my Telegram group, every time I have a free lesson, and I'm doing live lesson, you will get a notification. So go ahead and join my Telegram group. You're more than welcome to WhatsApp me. My team will respond to you. You're more than welcome to message me on Telegram. Email me if you have any questions related to my online program. Also, for those of you, thank you for the question, guys. All the other questions, I answered them. They were about Tajweed and everything else. So this is done. Okay, I'm just trying to turn this away. Right. For everyone else who enjoys my recitation, do you answer questions on TikTok? Yes, I do. For all the rest of you who like my recitation, there's a link on here says my 2021 Quran recitation. I have my entire Quran uploaded on YouTube, and you're more than welcome to. Did I just move something? I think I did. No, I didn't. So go ahead, you can listen to my entire Quran recitation on my YouTube. It's all available here. This lesson is going to be saved and uploaded on YouTube later on with the titles. You're more than welcome to go and watch it again. You can watch it again if you like. Does anyone have any questions related to my online programs? Guys, once again, you can check out the link in my bio, or you can simply go to ustadhamza.com and you can find my programs there. If you go to my website, just go to what we call our courses, and you can join our Quran and Tajweed course. I have a calligraphy course that is coming very soon, inshallah, so stay tuned within a few weeks. For those of you who want to learn Arabic calligraphy, I'm very excited to teach students calligraphy. Yeah. Okay, for the person who's asking about Dad and Zad, there's a TikTok video that I did. It will take time for me to find it here. But guys, most of your questions, alhamdulillah, I've answered them. So if you have a question like how do you pronounce letter, you can literally go here and you can find it in my video. So just scroll at the bottom here and do that. So for those of you who are also watching this on TikTok, if you can do me a favor, go to this bit here and leave a review. Let me know how did you find this online program. I'm also very active on my Instagram. So I'm going to show you this one real quick. So on my Instagram, if you have Instagram, go ahead and leave a comment underneath this post and let me know how did you find this online program and what is it that you want to learn next. There's a link in the bio there as well. You can click the link and you can join my program. So check out my Instagram, check out my check out the link in my bio, join my Telegram group, and I will be seeing you guys inshallah next Saturday. I'm doing these live sessions every Saturday. So maybe you want to tell your friends, families about it. Maybe they can join next week, and next week we will learn something that you guys want to learn. Remember, the best 10 days of the entire year are about to start from tomorrow. So tomorrow is Sunday. That would be the first day of Dhu'l Hijjah, which is the last month in the Islamic calendar. You want to do as many good deeds as you can during these 10 days. So less time on social media, more time worshiping Allah, reading Qur'an, and doing all sorts of good things. Guys, super glad to be with you and to teach you this. And I'll be seeing you very soon in our next live session, which is next Saturday. During the week, I am live here and there randomly to teach you guys. So randomly during the week, I'm live, on my TikTok, sometimes on my Instagram while I'm doing lessons with my other students. So anyway, I do live shows as well. So if you want to get notified on anything I do, please consider joining my Telegram group. My YouTube is literally Ustaz Hamza. My YouTube is literally USTAZHAMZA. That's my YouTube channel. Where is it? My YouTube channel is literally Ustaz Hamza. Where is it gone? Oops. That's funny, isn't it? I can't find my own. Yep, that's my YouTube channel there, guys. That's my YouTube channel here. Ustaz Hamza. Thank you very much, guys. I'll be seeing you very, very soon. Thank you for those of you watching me on YouTube as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.